Previously on the kids' table.
Why are you looking at me?
Wanting to free the sealed goddess Miene, our heroes seek access to her temple in Trivestia, the library. During a royal audience, though, the Red King makes them a difficult offer.
Get rid of my cousins, Queen Pancham and Queen Daria, then I might be able to grant you access to this library.
Will they help him gain total control over the city, or will they seek another way?
Let's not risk it for the biscuit.
Find out on this episode of
Nothing is impossible.
The Kids' Table.
However you deem fit to get rid of my cousins, Queen Pancham and Queen Daria, I'll leave that up to you.
This took such a dark turn.
What did you think was going to happen?
Dylan, do you want to show him the codex and say something like, the bibliothecary?
I wouldn't, because the thing is, it might be one of the relics that was in the library and got stolen.
But you could say, well, the bibliothecary had this in his hand when he gave it to us just before he died.
Six Tails.
Are you saying this in the game?
No, I think you're just talking right now.
Yeah, we're just talking. I will share that I don't find him, I find him to be greedy and not trustworthy. And the fact that he's asking us to eliminate his cousins
and want money
and take our money tells me that he might not be trustworthy with the secret of the codex.
Yeah, no. Let's keep
then.
Well, thank you for your time. I hope to see you all under more. He looks at the throne, the other two thrones, and then back at you. Solitary circle.
Is the underlying? Are we in agreement then, or you're just dismissing us?
He is dismissing you. He has given you the task of getting rid of the other two queens.
In exchange,
he will let you in the library. And Seneschal Gallus takes you out of the throne room, out of his chamber, and you are in seconds back out in front of the castle keep. And it is like, you don't even know how that happened. In one moment you were talking to the king, he gave you a task, and you are back outside. So, you have a decision to make. Do you want to follow what the king said, or do you want to do something else?
I say we assassinate the red guy, the red king.
We do what?
Assassinate.
We assassinate. Okay. I think you've just proposed the third option. I think the two options may have been do what the king says so that we can gain access vis-a-vis exchange of, like we'll do that and he'll give us access, or
break into
the library and just go ourselves and chance sneaking in,
or tell the other king and queens about what the red one wants
and pit them against each other. Oh, that's a fourth. That's a fourth option.
Those are a lot of very interesting options.
DM, like, how many of the options did you come up with? Okay.
I am playing for whatever you want to do. There's a lot of fun things you can do here. You know what your objective is. Your objective is you have to get inside the library somehow.
I want to fiddle with the codex.
You can go. You have to get inside the library somehow. How you get inside the library is up to you. You have been presented with one option. Get rid of the blue queen and the green queen, and the red king will let you in. You have come up with a couple other options. You can try and sneak into the library. You can assassinate the Red King. You can pit them against each other. I'm sure there are other things that you can come up with too.
I would warn the two queens.
Okay, so you want
just ask them myself.
So you wanna get an audience with one of the other queens?
Yep.
Okay. How would you like to do that?
I didn't think about that. Let me think.
Okay.
Okay, so we can get a... Here's the thing. I'm not feeling like King Trivestia... Is his name?
King
Tristan.
Tristan. I'm not feeling like he's very trustworthy. I do not like the idea of giving him sole power over Trivestia. How do you all feel? Well, so Serena wants to go warn the queens. Which, if we warn both of them, may gain us favor, and then they overtake the king.
Also, fifth option, we kill everyone, and but before that, we tell the other ones, the other queens.
We flip it on him and and take him out and gain favor with the queens. But we haven't met the queens yet, so we don't know if they go for
Once we meet them, I'm saying.
Oh, once we meet them. Six Tails,
I
you have no stake in this game.
have no clue what we should do.
I will also point out that you have made two kind of friends in the city. You've got Floodward and you've got Winston. If you want to go,
Kind of is a friend.
if you want to help talk this out, or you can just decide and do what you want to do.
I don't know how much Floodward will know at this point, so do we ask the Father Winston?
Sure.
Okay, so we go back. We go back to the temple to tell Father Winston of the king's proposal.
So you go back you make your way back down the big stone stairs in front of the library, see the guards posted in front of the door, wend your way back through.
Is this a good time for Aragon to case things while we're talking at the temple?
Yes. Do you want to case the building? Okay. So the three of you are going to Winston. Okay. I would like for you to roll.
Stealth check.
Not yet. I would like you to roll an investigation check with advantage. So you're going to roll twice. It's -1.
So 7 total.
7 total.
And 14 total.
14. Okay. So because this is the middle of the city, the walls to the town meet at the center, meet at the library, and there's the big stone steps that lead up to the keep, and the door to the library is sort of at the bottom of those stairs, and there are a number of guards posted there. But then there are those archways that go into the blue district on one side, the green district on the other side, and people are going in and out of them just fine. And so you go as well, and you just sort of walk a circle around this, and it probably takes you about 10 to 15 minutes. It's a big building, but it's a building. The whole thing is one piece all the way around, and it looks almost exactly the same in the red district, in the green district, and in the blue district. There are stairs going up, there's a door, and there are guards in front of that door. Roll an intelligence check, so flat intelligence check. So roll d20 and -1.
18 total.
18 total.
Not bad.
The way that things are situated and the closeness of everything here in the center of the city, you can hear what's going on in the other two quarters wherever you're standing. So if you're standing in front of if you're in the red district, standing in front of that door to the library, you can see enough around through the archways into the blue district and the green district. You think that you might be able to make a distraction and pull the guards away from one door. Now, it would have to be coordinated, it would have to be quick, there's a lot of things that you would need to do to be able to do that, but you don't see any other windows, you don't see any other ways into the building. But you think that getting guards away from one door might be the way.
Don't like TNT.
TNT does not exist in this world. But gunpowder does.
Quick,
Like cannons.
That
So you might be able to figure something out like that. Okay, so he's casing the building. You three go back to Winston. You get back to the Temple of Creativity. Winston is there, and he looks at you as you walk in, and you can see him sort of stiffen a little bit. He's still not really sure what to think about the three of you, but he says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Who wants to speak first?
You can.
I can. Do you have anything specific you'd like to say to him?
Do you know anything about the other queens?
About the Blue Queen and the Green Queen. Yes, what about them? Have you've been to see the Red King, I guess?
Yes.
They are all cut from the same cloth, I would say. What was your impression of the Red King?
Greedy, selfish.
Yes.
The whole town.
Yes, that would be the same for the Blue Queen and the Green Queen. They are, the three of them, not... I'm not from here. I'm from a small town far to the west. I grew up among the trees and my village was great, and then I came to this city and it is terrible. The people who are in charge here have absolutely no creative impulse. They just want power, they just want money, they just want to be in charge. They don't even know why they want to be in charge, they just think that that's what they need to do. None of them care about the city, and you can see it in the residents here.
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's actually telling the truth?
Sure.
14.
Yeah, he doesn't like it here. Yeah, I mean, what he's saying is the truth. Like, the queens, in his opinion, the queens are no better than the king.
Our impression of the Red King was not the greatest in our audience with him. But our number one goal is to find out what's in the Codex in order to bring back the followers of the Temple of Knowledge. Would you be in agreement that that will bring balance to the city?
Yes, I miss my friends among the followers of the Way of Knowledge. This is an untenable situation. The city has been on edge for these last 6 months. The conflicts between the red and the green and the blue zones of the city are starting to show.
Can't you leave this city freely?
Yes, anybody can leave right now. Absolutely. But I do fear for the near term. It has been true in the past in the city, apparently, when tensions have run high, that they have closed the archways between districts. That would be catastrophic for the citizens. The red part of the city, we have no farms. We are the easiest way to get into the city from the south, but the farms are controlled mostly by the green district. If the archways are shut, the people of this part of the city would starve. And I fear that this conflict between the king and the two queens might spill over into that. The bibliothecary was the only person keeping the city together.
And now he's dead.
And now he's dead.
I look at the two of you with a knowing glance that it seems now that we cannot trust the king or the queens.
We kill them all.
You're not there.
You're not there.
So what?
So, Father Winston, I know that you have no reason to trust us other than our word that we are here to help bring back the followers and to bring back balance. For your safety, we won't tell you all of our plan, but can we count on you in our time of need, should we need it?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh,
With advantage.
Oh, nice. Plus what, 3? That's 16.
Yeah,
Plus 3.
Okay, roll again just to see what you get.
So she did that.
5.
19 total, though. He looks at you and he says, "It is hard for me to trust the three of you, such as you are. But my goddess spoke to you through me. That must mean something. If you really are trying to bring back the followers of the Way of Knowledge, you can count on me." What is that?
I put it in my pocket as a nugget. We have a backup. We have a plan.
You have a friend.
We have a friend
You've
now.
made a friend.
We've made an
Yes.
ally.
Good job.
Yay!
And so, with a new ally on their side and a better plan in development, our heroes decide to reject the Red King's offer and gain entry to the library themselves. Freedom for the Goddess of Knowledge seems close. But, can anyone remind me why Aragon's in Trivestia again?
Far away from the city of Trivestia, across an ocean and a desert, in the foothills of a mountain range, an army lies in wait. Hundreds upon hundreds of soldiers huddle around campfires, uneasy, impatient. Their brethren are on the front lines right now, capturing territory and sinking ships in the name of the god of power, but they have been recalled. Not quite to home, but very near. And they have been told to sit and wait for glory. Malaus sits too, but not uneasily. He basks in the pleasure of a job well done. The pieces are all in place, just as Fuldmacht has commanded. Though the signs were not easy to read at first, with a little help from a new ally, the task became quite clear, and the seeds of glory were easy to plant. And with Aragon in Trivestia, and the leverage that Malaus has over him, those seeds are about to bear fruit. And so Malaus sits, between the army he has built and the single stone archway that thrusts up out of the ground like a doorway to glory. Because any time now, the Great Reset will begin.
If you've been enjoying our kid-focused D&D content, I hope that you will consider supporting us on Patreon. With membership tiers starting at just $3, you can enable myself and Ryan to continue creating content like this into the future. Not only that, but you'll receive awesome perks like free resources, exclusive Q&As and deep dives, and even personalized shoutouts on the show. So, will you join us on our quest to bring more kids to the table?